Hello there mates, Mooshi Gamer here, and this is Shadowrun Hong Kong episode 32. And so, after all the talking we did yesterday, and alright, nobody leveled up. I was just making sure. Okay, so I'm gonna do the optional get some rest, and then we can start on our mission that we were gonna do. Oh wait. There's the Kraken. This is its new name now. I'm not sure get some rest actually does anything, but since it's optional, I figure why not do it. The stabbing pain in your stomach jolts you awake. Your entire abdomen is cramping up. You roll in your cot, willing the shooting pains that radiate from your stomach to go away. Your mouth is bone dry and your tongue is swollen. It feels thick and inarticulate like a useless slab of meat. A quick glance at your PDA tells you that it's 4 o'clock. Outside of your cabin, the rest of Huey sleeps. All that you remember of the dream that you awoke from is a horrible, unfulfilled yearning and a need to get where you were going first. Others were behind you. You could feel the heat of their breath on your neck. If you were to beat them to your destination, you could slam the door in their faces, keep them out and away from what was yours. But if they overtook you, you would feel that terrible longing forever. As you grasp your last fleeting memories of the dream, a wave of exhaustion washes over you. It feels like you've been drugged. You collapse back into your cot and into a black, dreamless sleep. When you open your eyes again, the sun filters in under your door. It's morning. Alright. You know, it says get some rest, but I feel like my character isn't really getting any rest. Okay. So we can check out the chain. I actually got some new weapons. Let me see. Average to the inventory. So I got some new weapons. I got a new gun. I got a wait, no, this is actually the same sword. I got some new guns, I should say. I didn't get all of my weapons new. But the next mission we're going to be doing is the one where we go help that guy blackmail that other guy. And since we're going to like a fancy party to do type thing, I don't think it'd be a good idea to take Gaichu, and I feel kind of bad because we haven't actually haven't taken him very many places. He's only gone on one mission. But I mean, when would it be appropriate to take a living zombie with you? Just don't run into that very often. I'm gonna take Isabel, Duncan, and Gobbit, the usual crew. Alright, let's go. And we're here for some extortion. You arrive at the ominously named Repulse Bay, a gleaming hotel and apartment building on the shores of Repulse Bay, Hong Kong Island. Rolling storm clouds choke the sky, lending the structure a sinister appearance. As you push through the doors and into the building, a sudden break in the clouds reveals a sun that's gone red as blood. You make your way into a ground floor elevator. The attendant pays you no mind. As the car begins to climb, you hear the sounds of merriment drawing closer. As the doors slide open, you find Neville Mall's party in full swing. Okay. But yeah, I've already done all of this really. So let's go. Let's get this extortion started. The elevator disgorges you into the mezzanine with little fanfare. Off in the distance, you can hear the sounds of clinking glasses, carefree laughter, and silverware on china. I'm kind of out of my element here, MS. I'm not much of a party person. How do you want to handle this? Check the apartment first. How about this party? Can we go to the party? Let's get to that party and see if we can dig anything up. The party is too high visibility for my liking. Let's try the apartment first. We'll play it by ear. I don't know this scene any better than you do. Well, Gobbit always says to go with her gut, and her gut says to party, but her entire team also got incinerated, so... I was kind of thinking we would go to the party first. Although I think it would make more sense. Let's go to the party. If you think you can get us in, lead the way. She rubs her hands together excitedly. The catering in these things is always top notch. We're talking caviar, MS, booze with gold flecks in it. I think that I might smell peasant. He shakes his head at Gobbet. I don't understand how you can be hungry. I just watched you power down a dozen dumplings in a picture of oxtail soup. Oh, I'm not hungry. Don't think I could eat another bite, but I do have a messenger bag and about 20 empty pockets. She pats a bag at her side. Come on, MS, let's go mingle. Oh boy. A sullen-looking troll stands on the periphery of the kitchen. He turns to you, shoulders slumped forward in size. No restaurant service tonight. The kitchen staff too busy with a party to serve anyone. Wish I could get onto that balcony. He sniffs the air wistfully. All that delicious food. See, this guy knows what's up. Why can't you get in? Guest only. The guy throwing it seems connected to the trade industry. There are tons of actors in there, some of them from Promises and Moonlight. He fiddles shyly. You know the show, right? I don't have time for that shit. I'm afraid not. Of course, I can't wait for the new season. I'm afraid not. His eyes widen excitedly. You need to see it. It's the best show on Tridio ever. He leans in, face inches from yours. Ever. I'll get right on that. Good luck with the kitchen, buddy. Alright, let's see what they have to say. Probably looks like it's really fancy. He's throwing it. I don't know, but I swear I saw Penelope Wong in there. Oh man, I'd love to meet her. She's so glamorous. The ragged waiter manages to straighten up as you approach. Good evening, ma'am. Welcome to the Verandenda at the Repulse Bay. How may I be of service? What's with the guard by the balcony? There's a private party outside, and our establishment provides security for any event that requires it. But don't worry, the balcony will be free again in a few hours. I've got some questions about Neville Ma. Heard of him? His expression cloud. Certainly, everyone knows Mr. Ma. Yeah, what kind of guy is he? Between you and me, he's difficult, which is putting it lightly. Man runs the staff ragged. He jerks his thumb in the direction of the veranda. That's his party out there. Richies like him love to display their wealth. Sounds like you have some stories. He lowers his voice like you wouldn't believe. He once made a handful of us walk all the way out to Sheko to fetch dumplings for his guests. It was pouring out, with winds blowing around 50 kilometers per hour. Practically a death march in that weather. Why didn't the kitchen here make Ma some dumplings? Ma said the kitchen's dumplings weren't good enough, called them peasant food in front of all his guests. Chef Kang was furious, of course, but since Ma's rich, hotel management told us to give him whatever he wanted. By the time we got back from Sheko, no, that's definitely O. The dumplings were cold, the party was over, and Ma had retired to his suite with a pair of starlets. We had to pay for those dumplings out of our own damn pockets. A couple of days later, Kevin came down with pneumonia from the trip. Lost his job over it. And that's just one of our experiences with him. Needless to say, no one here's a fan of the man, but we're paid to serve the tenants here, so that's what we do. He shrugs. It's a living. You're exhausted. Why don't you take a break? Not yet. I can't afford to miss any tips. He shies. I went to Macau last week and it wiped me out. Bad luck with the horses, you know? I'm in a pretty lucrative trade myself. Care to make a deal? Today's the day your luck changes. I'm willing to help you out. For some information. Maybe I can help you out. A favor for a favor. The waiter stares at you, suspicious, but his desperation gets the better of him. I'm listening. I need access to a penthouse apartment. Name your price. I've got new yen to spare. Alright, whose apartment? Neville Ma's. 500 new yen and the code is yours. He blurts it out without a second thought. Done. The code is 1635. He whips out his PDA and glances at the bank balance. A satisfied grin lights up his face. Oh, and if you get caught? I didn't tell you anything. Of course not. I've never spoken to you in my life. His smile widens. Have fun with Ma's things. If someone were to go missing, maybe wind up at a pawn shop, I doubt they'd be mixed. 1635. Take the elevator to the penthouse floor. Oh, this hotel is fancy. $16.35. Submit code. I feel bad because I told Gobbet, why is it so cold in here? We go to the party first, but I can see my breath. That is odd. Rows and rows of finely tailored suits, custom shoes, and various accessories fill this room. The opposite side of the living room is dominated by a massive security door. It's much heavier than the exterior apartment door and looks like a recent addition, though all is clearly been reinforced to support it. A series of top-of-the-line commercial-grade madlocks hold the doors sealed. It'd be easier to tunnel through the wall than it would be to break them open. A cursory glance at the door frame reveals no sign of a keypad or a jack point, but you do see what appears to be an RFID reader, a 16-digit number that has been stenciled into the side of the reader in red ink. This didn't come with the apartment. Why fortify an interior door like this? Probably to keep up appearance. Can you imagine how people would talk if he'd install this thing in the hallway? Well, one thing is certain. We aren't getting through there without a key. Most likely that means we have to get one from Ma or from one of his people. We're going to the party, aren't we? I mean, that is the next logical step. Tell me we're going to the party. Looks that way. Saddle up. We've got a party to attend. I do want to see what's up the refrigerator. The fridge is well stocked. There's enough in here to feed a big party. Alright. Oh, let's go to that party. Oh wait, was that everything that was in there? I just want to make sure there's nothing I can use that will probably help me get into the party. There's a refrigerator. Oh, here's the liquor cabinet. The liquor cabinet is full of expensive wines and spirits. Several decanters sit atop it, but one in particular catches your eye. A bottle of brilliantly bright red wine. Why not? You take a sip and quickly gag. The wine is strangely warm, given the temperature of the room, and disgustingly salty. What's wrong with you, woman? Do you usually dip into people's wine collections while illegally searching their houses? Lesson learned. Gross. I don't care if it's cat's piss or Zeus's tears. What I do care about is that you just left DNA evidence in the room we broken into. Duncan pulls an alcohol swab from his belt pouch and wipes off the mouth of the decanter, mumbling angrily to himself. He shakes his head. I swear, MS, sometimes. Yeah, that was pretty dumb. But I thought since it was red that it could be like blood or something. Maybe he's a vampire. I mean, it would be pretty incriminating if we found out he was a vampire. I'm just saying. Alright, let's finesse our way into this party over here. The security guard stands in front of the patio, a bored expression on his face. He looks you up and down as you approach. Private party, pal. Invitation only. Sorry I left mine in the car. It shouldn't be a problem though. I'm old friends with Penelope Wong. What happens if I just walk past you? You really gonna stop me? I'm sure there are at least half a dozen people in there without invitation. So what's one more? Maybe? I don't care who you know. My instructions were clear. No invitation, no entry. Get your invitation, come back here, and we'll see if you make the cut. Sorry, can't do it. My instructions were clear. No invitation, no entry. Is there another way in? Or there has to be another way in. No? I can't force my way past him, can I? The waiter opens his mouth to reply, then pauses. Just how do you know about that? When were you in Ma's apartment? A few days ago. I left something in there and I need to get it back. We don't want to cause a scene. I mean, we could go bother Ma during his party, but that would look bad for us as it would for you. He lowers his voice. Tell you what, try talking to Chef Kane in the kitchen. He's got keys to just about every door in the place. On VIP requests, he's expected the person to deliver their meal. It's a status thing. Compliments of the chef or whatever. Poor guy spends as much time delivering food as he does cooking it. Worth a try, thanks. No problem. Just don't mention I sent you. Alright? Chef's a Benjamin man. I don't want to get on his bad side. Alright, ma'am. Enjoy your day. The chef looks up from his pot of boiling water, red-faced and sweating. A name tag is pinned to his label. Lapel. Chef Victor Kang. Thought I told Jim to send in the waiter. Who the hell are you? I'm gonna be straight. I need to get past Neville Ma's security door. Heard you can help me get through Neville Ma's apartment security. Ma's got this door in his room. Big thing. Practically indestructible. And someone said that you can get me inside. Yeah, I could do that. And I could also lose my job for it. Even go to jail. Sounds like a real winner of a proposition to me. He strains a vat of boiled fish through a sieve. Got work to do, stranger. Door's that way. I heard Ma insulted your dumplings in front of his guests. That's harsh. Just wanted to say that Ma's an idiot for hating on your dumplings. I don't understand how Ma can get away with ragging on your cuisine. I mean, you fed his whole party. You deserve better, man. His expression hardens. Yeah, it cost me a raise and a whole lot of face. I'll bet that bastard didn't lose a wink of sleep over it, either. With single motion, the chef lost the fish's head off. Give me your key fob and I'll make sure you lose a sleep tonight. I know a thing or two that'll have Ma turning in his silk pajamas. Consider your key fob the means to an end. How about an exchange? Your key fob for Ma's guaranteed discomfort. Yeah, gladly. He raises the plastic tap from his apron pocket and tosses it to you. Ruin him, will you? Or at the very least, ruin his day. I'll consider it a bonus if you wreck his anemic girlfriend and get his starless days. Yeah. Girlfriend? What girlfriend? Sure, but I need to know more, especially about his girlfriend. Wait, Neville's got himself a woman? Is it serious? What's her name? He snaps his fingers irritably. Ku Fang? That's it. She's the rich rince who paid for Ma's hospital stay. Skinny anemic thing. Never eats. All she ever orders is cheap red wine. First I thought it was a fling, but now I'm not so sure. Maybe you can split them up. I thank you for it. I suppose she takes her wine warm and salted. I've heard rumors. Thanks for your help, chef. I'll see what I can do. His eyes narrow. A warm, salty wine? What a disaster. No, she just orders wine. Plain old wine. Wouldn't stop her from slipping in her own seasonings, though. Ah, right. Thanks for your help, chef. No, thank you. Woohoo! He has not made friends. I feel bad for Gabit. She really wanted to go to the party, but I don't think it's happening. I would get us in there if I didn't have to, you know. Oh. Crack some skulls just to do it. Alright, but I'm going to say the video here because we are a little bit over time. If you liked the video, thank you for watching. Comment or subscribe below, and Mooshi Gamer signing out.